Okay, now I put some drawings on here, so what we're going to do is take his hand portion out first. Let's go around that first. Alright, we have that drawn on here. We'll show you what to do after we get this cut out. Alright, we're just going to cut this out first, like so. Okay, go around. Right up here we're going to kind of cut that out just a little bit, just like so. Alright, we're going to do the same thing with the other hand. Just take this down, follow this up a little bit, whoops, just like so. I drew the belt on. It's kind of going up at an angle and then coming down and up and around, not straight across. And this is his vest, okay, coming out from the back. We're going to make that a little shorter, so it's right above his shirt a little bit and all that. So plenty to do yet. It's not near done, but we're getting there. This is a little bit of a different cone shape. The only other cone that I have differently shaped are the double cone, which is thin on one and on the other. Alright, so we have both hands out right now, and we're going to leave it like that for now. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to follow this across where the belt is for his hands and come up from the bottom up to the belt. Alright, just realized something I just did. Alright, and we're going to do the top portion of the belt as well. I was going to make that belt buckle bigger, but I already cut it, so you can make it bigger if you want. It's up to you. This is his gun belt, and this is really going to be sticking out here pretty good. Alright. So again, we're going to come down here. We're going to make sure that these areas where the body and the hand and that gun belt meet, that we get a pretty good deep, make it really distinctive. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, the gun portion, we're going to go right around this gun. I drew it with a handle on it, but we'll make it a little more detailed a little bit later. One thing about caricatures, you can make them as detailed as you like, what you're comfortable with doing. Some people, as they continue to carve, they keep adding more things to their carvings, and that's very normal. Right here where the gun belt and that meet, you want to make that really distinctive. Okay, we're going to go right around here just like so and meet up to the handle of that gun there. We're going to go around that gun. We're going to have that really sticking out. Alright. So what I did was I just drew like an upside down L shape. We'll worry about the bottom part of all this later, but what you want to do is go in straight, just like so. Again, from the bottom of the gun belt. And you're going to go up from the pants over, just like so. Alright, we're just going to follow this all the way across. And come right up to that corner. Right like that. Perfect. Of course, this is going to be a little deeper because we have to cut the gun belt around it yet. Alright? And all that. And underneath here, we're going to just free that up again a little bit. As you gather from by now, or you should know by now, I just don't like doing pieces on a carving, taking it apart and adding things. I find I get a lot more enjoyment doing it all in one piece like I'm doing right now. You know, and adding things as I, you know, making room on the block so you can make these things makes it more fun for me. My way of enjoying it. Some people enjoy doing all the parts. That's, you know, I just find it hard to fit things and all that. But that's just my way of doing it. It doesn't mean it's a right way or a wrong way. It's just my way of doing it. And you know, people have their own methods of working with the wood. Now his beard is way too long. We're going to bring this up a little higher to the bottom part of his nose, but this is really going to be big and long, and we're going to leave it. There's not going to be a beard or anything. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to round this off a little bit, just like so. Alright. Alright, good. Again, we're going to come up here underneath the gun belt. We're going to trim a little more off. We're going to make that gun belt. Actually, the gun belt is usually thicker than a regular belt anyway, because you wrap it around yourself. You know, your bullets are usually hanging on there, and maybe we ought to put some bullets in the back here. We can do that too. I'll just have to figure a little way of doing that. They didn't have speed loaders back those days. Alright, now we're going to go back to the legs here. We're going to try to separate them and get this. We did this before, but I wasn't happy. It was too wide for the body. Alright, we'll be back as we continue working on them. Alright.